Once again, welcome you all for the discussion on solution of system of equations or solution of simultaneous equations. So in the previous class we started with the solutions of system of equations. So earlier we dedicated our classes for consistency and rank etc. But from the previous classes we have started how to solve the given system of equations using the methods of matrices. So last class we discussed the Gauss elimination method, and now we are going to discuss about Gauss-Jordan method. Now Gauss elimination method, so system of equations will be given and our aim is to find the solution of that system of equations, and the procedure is we will consider the augmented matrix for the given system of equations, then we will reduce the coefficient matrix to upper triangular form, then from that we have to write equations again, then from that equations using back substitution method we will find the solution. So that is the procedure we need to follow whenever we prefer Gauss elimination method. But now we have one more method, that is Gauss-Jordan method. So what is the difference between these two and why we need Gauss-Jordan method? That is the question should come to our mind as soon as we mention this method. So the first question, as I said, what is the Gauss-Jordan method? So Gauss-Jordan method is almost similar to the Gauss elimination method. You can say that the next version of Gauss elimination method, you can say. So what is the advantage of Gauss-Jordan method compared to Gauss elimination method? See, here our aim is to find the solution of system of equations or solution of set of equations using matrices. But in the Gauss elimination method we are supposed to write the matrix form of the system of equations, then we'll back to system of equations. That means again we write finally the system of equations, I mean 3 equations again we write, then we use back substitution method. But here Gauss-Jordan method, that step is avoided. So considering the augmented matrix, from that only you get the solution, not necessary to write again equations and then solve it. So Gauss elimination ಮತ್ತೆ Gauss-Jordan ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎರಡು ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, Gauss elimination ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಏಮ್ ಇರೋದೇನು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಏಮ್. ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಗಾಸ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಅಗ್ಮೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, ದೆನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರಿಡ್ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ augmented matrix, I mean the coefficient matrix to upper triangular form, we are supposed to write system of equations again. But that is you can take as one disadvantage of Gauss elimination method or one demerit of Gauss elimination method. Merit I mean matrix form in the matte equation form hogta ide. But as we are using matrix method, we must have a method where only the matrix method is enough to give the solution, matte equations hogbaru. So Gauss-Jordan method that avoids back substitution case. Given a system of equations, see you can look into the method mentioned here. So given a system of equations, you have to write the augmented matrix, then from that augmented matrix you have to reduce the coefficient matrix to diagonal form, from that you get the solution. So just from that reduced matrix you can directly write the solution of that equations. So back substitution method is avoided. But Gauss elimination method is easy in the sense that we are supposed to reduce only 3 entries to 0. But when we come to Gauss-Jordan method, here we need to reduce the coefficient matrix to diagonal form, in the sense we have to make all the non-diagonal entries 0 by applying row operations. So if you take a matrix, only the diagonal entries must be non-zero, I mean you have to keep as it is, then you have to make all non-diagonal entries 0. So for each column, to make respective entries 0, you have to use corresponding diagonal entry only. Okay, alliro diagonal entry use ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ನ 0 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So here we need to make 6 entries 0. Okay, let us try to solve problems one by one, then we will understand what the exact difference between these two. Solution. So the first problem we are going to consider is solve the system of equation by Gauss-Jordan method. 4x plus 3y plus z equal to 13, 2x minus y minus z equal to minus 3, 7x plus y minus 3z equal to 0. So this is the first set of equation we are going to consider. So as usual, first you need to write the system of equations once again, then write the augmented matrix. But now here I am directly writing the augmented matrix just to save the time. The augmented matrix is right here A colon B equal to the first row 4 3 1 colon 30, 4 3 1 colon 30. Second row we have to write from second equation, right? So from the second equation, the second row will be 2 minus 1 colon minus 3. Third row 7 1 minus 3 colon 0. Now we have to reduce this coefficient matrix to 0. See, first column we have to make these two entries 0 by fixing this one. You have to consider this entry, whatever the entry you have in this position, that should be taken as a reference point, and applying row operation suitably, you have to make these two entries 0. Then if you come to second column, you have to fix the entry in this position. ಈ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಯಾವ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕು, ಇದೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ರೋ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಯಾವ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ these two 0. And then when we come to third column, you have to you have to take this as the reference, and you have to make these two entries 0. So keep that in mind. So you are not supposed to use minus 1 this to make these two entries 0. And again, they should not be 0, right? Diagonal entries should not be 0 usually, but sometimes we may get that also 0. So only thing is, non-diagonal entries must be 0. We are not saying anything about diagonal entries. They may be 0 or may not be, but non-diagonal entries must be 0. Some of the diagonal entries may be 0, we can't do anything. Some cases if the solution is 0, then you get diagonal entry also 0, that is also possible, but non-diagonal entries must be 0. Okay, let us apply operations. Now first operation we need to apply is, we have to make these two 0, right? This and this. So R2 changes to 2R2 minus R1. Howda? I have to get here 4 minus 4. So in 4 is there, I have to make it 4, so multiply it by 2. And R3 changes to, here I have 7, but here I have 4. 7 minus 4, it is not possible. You have to take the LCM, that is 28. That can be obtained by multiplying this 7 by 4 and 4 by 7. So multiply it by 4, you get 28 minus 4 into 7, right? So R3 changes to 4R3 minus 7R1, right? That is the suitable operation. So then applying that operation, this will be equivalent to, so first row we are not changing, so 4 3 1 colon 13. First row we are not changing. Okay, then 2, okay, sorry, here we are applying operations, right? Here we are applying operations 0, and it will be 0, obvious. See, if you have chosen here the constants properly, then you can directly write these two entries 0, no problem. Then come to this minus 1 into 2, so minus 2 minus 3, so it will be minus 5. minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. Similarly, you can check this will be minus 19. And here 4 into 1, so 4 minus 7 into 3, so 4 minus 21, right? So minus 17. Similarly, you can check these two entries. Here I can't apply operation here for each entries. It takes much time. So I'll write the values directly, but you have to go through it once, because I might have committed some mistake. While calculating simple values only, we may do mistakes. Then okay, before writing the operations, come to this. As I said, you have to make this second diagonal entry as the reference point and make these two as 0. Okay, now we have to write row operations for first row and last row. So R1 changes to R1. Okay, you have to take the LCM 15 ala. So R1 get 5 multiplied 5 R1. Opposite sign these two entries have, this plus, this minus. So here it will be plus. So in opposite signs idre plus barutte, same signs idre negative barutte. Tumba sala helidini nanu. Okay, 5R1 plus 3R2. Now here same sign, so it will be negative sign. R2 changes to, okay, sorry, it is R3, right? R3 changes to, again we have to take the LCM. 5R3 minus 17R2. 5R3 minus 17R2. Now applying these operations, what we get? Let us look into this. You can check this. I'll write the values. So 4 into 5, 20 plus 0, it will be 20. And by our operation, it should be 0. Now 1 into 5 minus 9, 5 minus 9, you get minus 4. Okay, 13 into 5, 65 plus 3 into minus 19. So you can check, it will be plus 8. Second row, no change, because we are applying operations for first and last row. Okay, last row, there is a change in this. Okay, these two must be 0. Now this entry will be, you can check the value of this will be minus 44 and minus 132 here. Okay, check these values later. Now using this as the reference, we have to make these two entries 0, right? So we have to choose operations suitably. What operation will be best to make that 0? R1 and R2. See, we have to apply operation for first and the second rows. So R1, here we have 44. We have to make this 0, right? So make it 44, then subtract 1 from the other. Same sign is there, so negative baratte. Okay, 11 R1 minus R3. 11 R1 minus R3. See, LCM of these two is 44. So not necessary to multiply any constant to R3. R2, it will be 44 R2 minus 3 R3. No way. Minus 3 R3. Then applying that operation, you can simplify that. You will be getting 20 into 11, that is 220 here 0. Minus, okay, this as per our choice it should be 0, and this entry will be, you can check, it will be 220 again, and this 0 and this also 0. Minus 5 into 44, so again it will be minus 220, and as per our choice it should be 0, and this will be minus 440, and 0 minus 44, and no change in the third row, right? So minus 132. Thus from this again writing equations, you are getting 220 x equal to 220, so that implies x will be equal to 1. Minus 220 y equal to minus 440, from that you can get y equal to 2, minus 44z equal to minus 132. So minus minus get cancelled, 44 comes to this side, so z will be 132 by 44. You can check that z will be 3. So the required solution is 1 comma 2 comma 3. That's all. This completes the solution of problem A. So similarly we can proceed for next equations or next system of equations. The thing is, you have to carefully reduce the non-diagonal entries to 0. That is most important. So second system, set of equations, 2x plus y plus z equal to 10, 3x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 18, x plus 4y plus 9z, x plus 4y plus 9z equal to 16. So this is the second set of equations we need to consider to find the solution. Okay, solution problem, okay, the augmented matrix, right? The augmented matrix A colon B equal to, okay, first row 2 1 1 colon 10, second row 3 2 3 colon 18, third row 1 4 9 colon 16. Okay, this will be the corresponding augmented matrix. Now, as I said, we have to make these to 0 using this entry. Now the suitable operations are R2 changes to 2R2 minus 3R1, R3 changes to 2R3 minus R1. Okay, this will be then equivalent to first row no change, 2 1 1 colon 10. Okay, these two will be 0 0 0, and here 2 into 2 4 minus 1, okay, 4 minus 3 it is, right? 3 into 1 along. So 4 minus 3 you get 1, 3 into 2 6 minus 3 you get 3 again. Okay, then 18 you have here 10, so you can check that it will be 6, and then next row will be 7 17 22, 7 17 22. Okay, then we need to write one more set of operations, right? Now fixing this, okay, I am doing some mistake. Fixing this, I have to make these two entries 0, right? R2 changes to, R1 changes to R1 minus R2, R3 changes to R3 minus 7R2. Okay, then first row, as we are applying operation, right? 2 minus 0 get 2, 1 minus 0 1, sorry, 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 3 get minus 2, or 10 minus 6 4. Then second row, we are not applying any operation on this row, this will be as it is. Third row 0, 7 minus 7 0, 17 minus 7 into 3, it will be minus 4. Then 22 minus 7 into 6, so get minus 20, that is 22 minus 42. Okay, now fixing this entry, we have to make these to 0, applying operation to R1. So R1 changes to R1, okay, 2R1 minus, same sign as minus, 2R1 minus R2. R2 changes to, LCM is 12, right? R2 changes to 4R2 plus 3R3. 4R2 plus 3R3. Okay, now it will be, it is equivalent to applying operation suitably. First row 4 0 0 colon, it will be 28, you can check it later. Second row 0 1, okay, it is not 1 multiplied Okay, yes, it should be multiplied by 4, right? So it should be 4, then it will be 0 as per our choice, and this one will be getting minus 36. 0, 0, minus 4, minus 20. Now from this we have 4x equal to 28 implies x equal to 7. 4y equal to minus 36 implies y equal to minus 9. Minus 4z equal to minus 20 implies z equal to 5. So that completes the solution of problem B. Next, problem C. Let us consider one more system of equations. Problem C. So x plus y plus z equal to 9, x plus y plus z equal to 9, comma 2x plus y minus z equal to 0, 2x plus 5y plus 7z equal to 52. 7z equal to 52. Solution. So the corresponding augmented matrix is write the augmented matrix here. A colon B equal to first row 1 1 1 colon 9, second row 2 1 minus 1 0 2 5 7 52, right? Now I have to make these two 0, this and this, referencing point 1. R2 changes to R2 minus 2R1 and R3 changes to same operation is R3 minus 2R1. So applying this operation will be getting, and the matrix is equivalent to first row 1 1 1 colon 9, second row obviously these two entries will be 0, and it will be 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 0 minus 9, right? Okay, 2 into 9, oh yes, it is minus 18. Third row it will be 3, 5 minus 2 3 agate, 7 minus 2 5, and the last entry will be 34. Okay, next, fixing this we have to make this to 0. So the suitable operations are R1 changes to R1 plus R2, that is most easiest one. R3 changes to R3 minus 3R1, and then it will be first row 1 plus 0 1 0 minus 2 minus 9, 1 0 minus 2 minus 9. Then second row we are not applying any operation, so 0 minus 1 minus 3 minus 18, that will be as it is. Last row 0, and from our choice it will be 0, then this will be minus 4 minus 20. So now we have to make these two 0 by fixing this one. So suitable operations are R3 changes to, okay, sorry, this is R1. R1 changes to 2R1 minus R3, 2R1 minus R3, and R2 changes to 4R2 minus 3R3. Then applying that operations, the resultant matrix will be equivalent to first row, so 2 0, from our choice it will be 0 2. Can check this, it will be 2 actually. Then 0 minus 4 0 12, 0 0 minus 4 minus 20. Okay, then it will be writing equations from this. 2x equal to 2 implies x equal to 1, minus 4y equal to 12 implies y equal to minus 3. Okay, let be minus 4 into 18, that will be what? Minus 72, minus into minus plus 60. So it is, sorry, minus 12 it is. Okay, this will be minus 12 and hence y will be 3. So finally minus 4z equal to minus 20, that implies z equal to 5. So the required solution is, the required solution is 135. The required solution is 135. Yes, problem D. So given the system of equations x plus y plus z equal to 9, 2x minus 3y plus 4z equal to 13, 3x plus 4y plus 5z equal to 40. Right. So this is the given system of equations. Now we need to reduce this, find the solution of this one. Solution. So the corresponding augmented matrix is, A colon B equal to 1 1 1 colon 9, 2 minus 3 4 colon 13, 3 4 5 colon 40. Now R2, okay, we need to make these two 0, right? R2 changes to R2 minus 2R1, R3 changes to R3 minus 3R1. Now applying the operations, the given matrix will be equivalent to, so this will be equivalent to 1 1 1 colon 9. No operation is applied for R2, so it will be 1 1 1 colon 9. Second one, so 0 0 this column. Next this will be, you can check the values later. Actually we will get minus 3 minus 2 minus 5, 4 minus 2, that is plus 2, 13 minus 18 minus 5, and the last row 4 minus 3 1, 5 minus 3 2, and 13 minus 3 into 9, 40 minus 3 into 9, it will be 13. You can check it later. Then fixing this, we have to make these two 0, so I have to multiply those rows by 5. So R1 changes to 5R1, opposite sign, right? Then we need addition, 5R1 plus R3, R2, sorry, and R3 changes to same operation, 5R3 plus R2. Now applying these operations, the given matrix will be equivalent to, so first row 5 0 5 plus 2, so it will be 7. Yes, I'm just writing 5. Okay, it is 7, and then it will be, you can check that, 45 minus 5, 40, and no change in middle row, so 0 minus 5 to minus 5 as it is, 0 and 0, then 5 into 10 plus 2, so 12 colon, you can check, this will be 60. This will be 60. Yes. Now we have to reduce this to 0 by applying operations suitably. Okay, R1, no way, we need to multiply 1 by 7 and another by 12. So 12R1 minus 7R, 7R3, and R2 you can multiply 6 to second row, that will give you 12, then subtract them. So 6R2 minus R3, that is enough. So then this matrix will be equivalent to, this matrix will be equivalent to, this is equivalent to, okay, 5 into 12, right? So 60, 0, 0, 60, you can check this, 0, minus 30, 0, minus 90, and this will be 0, 0, 12, 60. Then 60x equal to 60, that implies x equal to 1. Then minus 30 y equal to minus 90, that implies y equal to 3. And then 12 z equal to 60, that implies z equal to 5. So the required solution is, 1, 3, 5. The required solution is 1, 3, 5 again. Same as the last problem, we get same solution 1, 3, 5. Now problem E, let us solve problem E. So from this problem, the given system of equations are x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 1, x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 1, comma, x plus 3y plus 5z equal to 2, comma, 2x plus 5y plus 9z equal to 3. Okay, writing the augmented matrix. Solution, the augmented matrix is, A colon B equal to, so 1, 2, 3 colon 1, 1, 3, 5 colon 2, 2, 5, 9 colon 3. Now the operations are R2 changes to R2 minus R1, this one is easy operation, no problem. R3 changes to R3 minus 2R1, okay, that's also easy one. So this matrix will be equivalent to 1, 2, 3 colon 1, okay, 1 minus 1, 0, 3 minus 2, 1, 5 minus 3, 2, 2 minus 1, 1, 2 minus 2, 0, 5 minus 4, 1, 9 minus 6, 3, and then 3 minus 2, get 1 again. So 0, 1, 3, 1. Now we have to make these two 0, right? R1 changes to R1 minus 2R2. R3 changes to R3 minus R2. Now applying these operations, it will be equivalent to, so first row, okay, 1 minus 0, get 1, 2 for our choice, sorry, from our choice it will be 2, 3 minus 4, get minus 1 colon 1 minus 2, again minus 1. So second row, no change in that, 0, 1, 2 colon 1. Last row we have applied operation, so it will be 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 2 minus 3 minus 1, and 1 minus 1, 0 again. Now we have to make these two 0. Applying operations suitably again, R1 changes to R1 minus R3, R2 changes to, opposite signs here, so we can take plus, R2 plus 2R3. Okay, this will be equivalent to 1, 0, 0. You can check, this will be minus 1 again, minus 1 plus 0, okay, minus 1 plus 1, you get, So the operation is r1 changes to r1 minus r3, right? Minus 1 plus 0. Okay, minus 1 minus 0, sorry. Then 0 1 minus 0 again. Okay, this is 0 s plus 1. 2 minus 2 0. Okay, r2 1. Okay, we get same thing. Last 0 0 minus 1 0. So you can make it plus 1 if you want, no problem, multiplying it by minus sign. So I'll be getting x equal to minus 1, y equal to 1, z equal to 0. Even if you take minus 1, no problem. So the required solution is minus 1 comma 1 comma 0. So with this we have solved 5 problems, I think. So I'll give you one problem okay, let us take 2 problems as exercise and try to solve this later. So first one, x plus 2y plus z equal to 8 and 2x plus 3y plus 4z equal to 20 and 4x plus 3y plus 2z equal to 16. So this is one problem, and another one, try to solve this later. Okay, you have g, right? 10x plus y plus z equal to 12. You can actually guess the solution here only. Anyway, x plus 10y plus z equal to 12 and x plus y plus 10z equal to 12. So try to solve these two by applying Gauss-Jordan elimination method. So next class we may discuss another method to find the solution of equations. So